Hello and welcome to our co-brand presentation. Our group members include myself, Michael Reynolds,
Me, Tom Stilswell.
Hi, I'm Alice Johnson. I'm Keith Doherty.
and George Wally. For this assignment, we are required to develop a new co-brand by integrating our project brand, Quaker Oats, and our partner brand, Innocent Drinks. We have created a new co-brand product, Smooth Oats. We will consider the external environment through pestle analysis and Porter's 5 forces. For the internal analysis, we will consider a resource-based view for both brands and produce SWOT analysis for each. After we will consider STB for each and then analyse our co-brand and conclude.
Quaker Oats is a well-known brand that operates in the fast-moving consumer goods sector and is based in Chicago in the USA. The brand was established in 1877 by two owners, Henry and William, and they pivoted the company in the US, being the first breakfast brand to do this. In 1881, Quaker Oats was bought by Henry Crowell and founded it on the basis that everyone should have access to good nutrition. In 1922, Quaker Oats designed one of the first convenience products, which was the 1-minute oats, and this saw sales and awareness of the brand increase. In 2001, Quaker Oats merged with Pepsi, and Pepsi has taken over ownership ever since. Now Quaker has a wide product portfolio with many sub-brands like porridge and breakfast on the go.
Unlike Quaker, Innocent are a much more modern brand, as they were founded in 1999. We chose this brand as we feel that Quaker granola super goodness is well priced and is a good product with potential, but is lacking in taste, and that the fruity sweetness of Innocent would be a great complement. Innocent was founded by 3 university graduates who decided to take their product to a festival. Its popularity grew from there. In 2013, the founders sold the company to Coca-Cola and has now grown to become the UK's leading smoothie brand. It represents high quality, sustainable premium products, further encouraging the healthy lifestyle trend.
So then, to start with, we thought we'd analyse the external environment for using pestle analysis. First of all, we have political. So the main thing here is Brexit. Because of Brexit, the cost of ingredients is going to be increasing due to farmers having a harder time finding labour to pick their fruits. Additionally, tariffs and barriers might be introduced with Brexit, so this would discourage global trade in the UK. Also with Brexit, there'd be taxation policies. So over the last 2 decades, lower taxes means more cash to spend for businesses. Next, we have economic. So inflation is currently increasing, so consumers are more likely to buy branded products, such as Quaker Oats and Innocent Smoothies, who we're creating a co-brand for. And then interest rates are also currently increasing, leading to prices increasing and consumers having less disposable income. So for social, customer perceptions is the key thing here. So 55% of consumers check the sugar contents of food before buying them. And then for convenience products, the popularity of them are increasing due to workers having less time in the morning to prepare breakfast and eat it.
Next, we have the technological factors, where new methods of production have resulted in reduced production costs as well as reduced waste and plastic usage. Technological advances have also seen a rising use of phones and social media, and this has been met by companies by increased advertising using these channels. The environmental factors, there's been increased pressure on companies to meet certain environmental standards, such as reducing water usage, reducing landfill, and reducing their carbon footprint, as there are rising concerns over climate change and the effect of waste on our planet. And then the main legal concern for our companies is the aim by the UK government to reduce sugar levels in everyday products, and this has seen a recent sugar tax, and there'll be more developments on this, and this will affect our companies.
So then we use Porter's 5 forces to analyse the microenvironment. And so to begin with, we have supply power. It's quite low in this industry because of how easy it is for businesses to source ingredients. They can change suppliers quite easily. And then we don't have new entry. There's very little barriers to entry in this industry, mainly due to how easy it is for social media and advancing technology to be used by smaller businesses. Then for biopower, it's quite stable in this industry since businesses are able to come up with their own prices due to having knowledge about ingredients as well as the health benefits of products. For dirt substitution, switching costs are low in this industry due to the sheer amounts of products available, which also adds to the competitive nature of the industry. And then finally, we have competitive rivalry. Competition is high due to low barriers to entry. And this is why a competitive advantage is needed because so many products are in the market already and being currently introduced into it. This encourages innovation for new businesses. Next, we have the internal analysis, which we decided to use a resource-based view. This is used to see the capabilities of the business under the assumption that resources are the main thing that creates a competitive advantage.
We think that Quaker Oats achieves their sustained competitive advantage predominantly from their well-established heritage, its brand recognition, and customer loyalty, providing Quaker with consistent high sales margins, all of which are intangible resources. These resources are heterogeneous across all Quaker products and is immobile to the company, meaning that Quaker remains competitive. It remains a competitive household name which industry rivals struggle to imitate. It's a key strength to the company.
And then the resource-based view for Innocent, we think that their main resource that they have going for them is their personal relations, their PR, which is really good due to their reputation for quality and innovation and because of their strong ethical values.
Now I'm just going to go into a bit more analysis using the SWOT matrix. So as you can see, for Quaker Oats, their strengths are that it's a well-established brand and it's been around since 1877, and since then it's developed a large variety of products and it's continuing to grow its product portfolio, and along with that it has got some key achievements, such as being the first company to trademark cereal. However, some of the weaknesses that we picked up for Quaker Oats is that it was pretty standard for their market that there are similar products about, and even own supermarkets have their own brands of similar products that Quaker Oats produce. So that means that for them, they have to constantly innovate and bring out new products, which is evidently going to increase their costs. But alongside of that, their prices anyway are deemed to be generally quite higher than competitors in the market. So this could be a problem for them if the economy was to turn down and consumers lost out on disposable income. They might find that then they might lose a bit of demand because of that. In addition as well, they're really weak advertising and can maybe be perceived as just being a breakfast brand rather than anytime nutrition. So the threats for Quaker Oats is mainly due to the external environment, things such as Brexit and climate change. So with any business, Brexit is going to increase the cost for Quaker Oats as they do trade internationally, and climate change will affect their supply chain as their oats are harvested, and if the weather changes, this is going to affect their production. In terms of opportunities, I think Quaker Oats are sitting in a good market. They're relatively comfortable and it's a growing market. There's been increased awareness in society about eating healthily and keeping fit, so this is a good market to be in. Innocent is quite similar in the SWOT matrix in the terms of they're quite similar markets, but they're in different industries, which is why we feel like the two brands would tie nicely together. So some of Innocent Drink's main strengths are its high brand reputation for innovation. It's seen as a really fun and modern brand, and it's got good PR and CSR, which is really important nowadays to society. And as well as that, it's gained investment from Coca-Cola, so this has given them more capital to be able to market better and do better adverts, which will essentially benefit Quaker Oats, and this is actually one of their weaknesses. However, Innocent's weaknesses themselves is again the high competition in the market, including the market leader Tropicana. It's a premium product, their prices again are quite high, and additionally they don't have any patents, so their products can be easily copied. The threats again are quite similar in terms of climate change. Innocent's ingredients are mainly fruit, So the weather will affect this just like the way it will affect Quaker Oats. And again, the Brexit situation will be a threat to them as this will restrict the labour they have to pick through. Opportunities. So due to the recent sugar tax, I feel like Innocent will benefit from operating in this market, which is growing, because consumers will opt for less sugary drinks and smoothies may be an option for them. Now I'm going to look at Quaker Oats and the segmentation of Quaker Oats. So we've concluded from the 4 headings that under the demographic factors that consumers will be mainly bought by young to middle-aged adults, but the products can be consumed by anyone of any age. Consumers would need to have an average income as it is a high-end product with high pricing. Some psychographic factors would be, again, about consumer itself. It's the increased awareness in people wanting to keep fit and healthy and making sure they're getting the right nutrition for the start of their day. Geographically, they have increased sales in the UK, but they have also expanded internationally. They operate in China, India, and also Russia. Behavioural, under the behavioural heading, so the products bought from Quaker Oats to be used daily, mainly for breakfast, but they can also be consumed as snacks with their cereal bars throughout the day, just for an extra boost of energy. So, taking all that into consideration, we've deducted that Quaker Oats operates a differentiated targeting strategy, and they have 2 main audiences, which are the working class single individuals who are on the go and need a quick breakfast in the morning. So that's why they have their breakfast ranges, such as the Quaker breakfast drink, and they also target healthy families with children. They do have a kids range with products such as the Quaker Kids organic range, and also they have TV adverts they brought out that are mainly tailored towards children, and they brand some of their packaging as family sized. In terms of positioning, I feel like Quaker Oats have a good position in the cereals market, as we can see from the positioning map. They do have a relatively high price, but that does reflect the quality of the products because it is a high-end brand. Kellogg's is the market leader, and they do beat them in price, which is something maybe Quaker Oats could consider. So brand image is relatively high for Quaker Oats. It's the intangible benefits that the consumer will gain from consuming the product that makes it stand out, such as the no cholesterol, high in fibre, low saturated fats, and that is what gives them the reputation that they have.
Considering a more in-depth analysis of Innocent as well, the segmentation of their products is quite specific. Innocent's main demographic area are typically young adults, but are not limited by the age range, as it can be enjoyed by anyone. As Innocent are the market leaders in the smoothie industry, they can get away with using a premium pricing strategy on their products, which is appealing to the more to the middle class income segment and brand loyal repeat purchasers. Geographically, consumers tend to be from more urban areas within their European markets. The psychographic segment for Innocent were people with active, healthy and busy lifestyles, not having time to make their own fresh smoothies. Innocent uses a differentiated targeting strategy to target their products to consumers. They aim to satisfy the health-conscious middle-class urban resident. These individuals are brand loyal, leading to high sales and a good reputation for the company. Innocent appeals to these individuals through their smoothies and juices product lines. As well as these segments, Innocent does not limit itself in terms of consumer base, appealing to other more niche markets through more specialised product ranges such as their dairy-free range to accommodate equally to health-conscious middle-class vegans, for example. By doing so, Innocent's market scope is widened, resulting in more sales while remaining specific to the segments they want to target.
So, in the minds of the consumer, Innocent are seen as a friendly, colourful brand with strong ethical values. towards the environment and charitable organisations. This kind of positioning is attractive to everyone, but more specifically, young adults. From the positioning map, you can see that we are positioned as one of the highest quality products, or innocent, sorry. But the only thing that they may be undercut by is their price by other brands.
So this is our co-brand, and we've brought two well-known established brands together to create our product, which is Smooth Oats. It is a pot which will have Quaker Oats Super Goodness granola in the top half, and the customer's choice of 7 innocent smoothie flavours in the bottom. For example, strawberry and banana, mango and passion fruit, or pomegranate. Our product stands out as after carrying out market research, it is something new to the market. Also, last year there was a rise in the Ackee bowls being posted on social media, especially Instagram, so we saw a gap in the market, and we've made a product which is the equivalent of the Ackee bowl, but on the go that is still healthy and of a high quality. We are aware that the new product Quaker is about to bring out is going to be a risk, as it is a new product, so customers will experience post-purchase dissonance, whether the new product was worth buying or not. Therefore, we are going to reassure our customers and focus on the health benefits of this co-brand, minimising the dissonance and encouraging repeat purchase and loyalty to our product.
Now we will do the STP analysis for our co-brand, starting with the segmentation. Firstly, the demographic for young adults, which will be around the ages of 16 to 30, so that will be students and young professionals. It'll be a mid to high disposable income range, as a one-off payment, the product will be quite inexpensive, but in terms of value for money, it will be quite expensive. The psychographic can be health conscious with a reasonably busy lifestyle, so it'll be people who either have a genuine need for a time-saving product or simply just like a convenience product. It will be people who keep up with trends, as we said earlier with the smoothie bowls, the acai bowls on Instagram, and it will be mainly people who commute by public transport or walk, and that links in with geographic. Firstly, it will be mainly in the UK, we'll start off with, as that's just simpler to market and trade in one country to start with. But it'll be urban areas, as this is where we'll get the people who are commuting by public transport and walking rather than by car in more rural areas. And then behavioural, it'll be purchased mainly in the mornings, as it's sort of a breakfast product, but it can be purchased at different times during the day as a snack. And there'll be a variety of purchasing regularities with people. Some people may buy it every morning, some people once or twice a week and mix it in with different breakfast options. And if our product is popular enough to start with, we could then look at the option of selling it in multi-packs in supermarkets. Our targeting, we'll use a concentrated target strategy at the demographic I said earlier, the health-conscious young adults who value a time-saving product. However, although we are using a concentrated target strategy, there are quite a bit of variance within this customer group. It's a large age range, that's around 15 years, and it'll be both students and young professionals, so there'll be differences there. It'll be both male and female, so we'll need to take these differences into account when we're marketing our product. But overall, we feel we have a good balance between the benefits of a concentrated targeting strategy compared to the differentiated that Innocent and Quaker both have at the moment, but not making our product too niche and still having a large enough target market. And then the positioning, we'll be using the synergy of two products with similar positioning, so we will have no complications in trying to drastically change people's perceptions of the product. And we feel the strong reputation for high quality of the two brands will encourage people to pay a little bit more money for what they will assume will be a high quality product. And overall, we feel that the positioning will be improved as the combination of the two products will result in more benefits to the consumer at a similar price and as already there for Innocent and Quaker, and so that will mean they're getting more and it'll be a greater positioning for the consumer.
So this is our product. It's a pot of super goodness granola in the top and a choice of innocent smoothie in the bottom. It is a natural, healthy, but also tasty product that is also gluten-free. It is a convenience product that can be purchased and eaten on the go. With regards to Ansoff Matrix, Smooth Oats is in the product development stage, as it is a new product to an existing competitive market. But our product has the unique selling point, which is that it has smoothie in the bottom, as there is no other product currently available on the market. There is a similar product, but it has yogurt in the bottom half, not the smoothie. For the anatomy of the product, the core product is the pot with super goodness granola in an instant smoothie. The actual product is the natural high quality product that is also tasty, and the augmented is the non-physical part, which is added value that we are giving to the customer that competitors aren't, and this is the taste of the product and the benefits of it also being healthy. With regards to price, we're going to use a premium pricing strategy along with psychological to help establish our product as high quality in the minds of customers. We're going to charge a higher price than our biggest competitor, which is Activia, as we have the unique selling point over it, which has the smoothie in the bottom half. We're also going to charge a higher price as we are the first in the market and we want to create barriers to entry to competitors. We are going to sell our product for £2.49. This price also takes into account the rising price of oats, which is going to increase by 11% by 2028. For place, as our product is targeted at customers who are on the go, we will ensure that our product is easily available to commuters, so we'll have it available in coffee shops, train station shops like Pumpkin Cafe at Nottingham train station. We will also incorporate our product into some supermarket chains, but only the convenience stores as a meal deal, and this is where commuters will be purchasing our product. For quality reasons, we won't be selling our product in the low-income supermarkets like Lidl or Aldi. We will distribute our products by a retailer to consumers, and that distribution will be direct. So there's no wholesaler involved, as we want to maintain the high-quality brand image that Quaker currently has. For promotion, in the fast-moving consumer goods sector, promotions and advertisements play an important role in order to connect with the customers. So in order to do this, we will use a persuasive advertising technique, as it is a new product for Quaker Oats and it's in the introductory stage of the product life cycle. Using the AIDA model to create awareness, we will advertise our product on all social media platforms, especially Instagram, due to the rise in people posting their Aki bowls on there, and Smooth Oaties being a similar product. We will also put a hashtag on the packaging, which will also be 70% recyclable to meet our partner brands' expectations, and our customers will then post the picture on Instagram and tag the hashtag. This will create a desire for our product, as people will want to try out the latest trends. We will also have stands, how Instant did, so customers can try samples of our product. We will then lead the customer to the action of buying our product, and aiding this, we will use a psychological pricing technique by pricing our product at £2.49 and not £2.50, as it looks like the customer is not spending as much.
So for this assignment, we were given the task of creating a co-brand by integrating a sub-brand from Quaker Oats and a partner brand, which we chose to be Innocent Smoothies. We carried out internal and external analysis to see where we might be able to establish a gap in the market and create a product with a unique selling point. Brand identity will not be affected by this partnership, as both brands represent the same values and emphasis, in that they focus on providing healthy, organic nutrition for consumers. Thank you for listening. And these are our references.